All right. Who remembers a little bit what we did last week? Right? Yeah. What else? Yep.
We read the Rainforest book.
Okay, what did we notice in the rain? What was the big problem that was going on?
They were cutting down trees.
You want to cut down the trees? Yep. Yes, you're gonna say. Okay, so today we're actually going to watch a video, a quick little video about the different layers of the rainforest. So if everyone wants to come to the rug, sit quietly. If you want. No, we're all sitting on the rug. If you'd like to, thank you. Everybody take one scoop back. One little scoop. While you guys are watching the video, I want you to pay attention to what you are noticing. I know you guys have already seen the mural that I painted that represents, yes, no, not today. But while you guys are watching, think of describing words, think of any information that you can find from this video and try to remember it because we're going to talk about it after the video, okay? So be paying close attention to the video. It's sleeping. It doesn't want to wake up.
Sleeping.
That's a yellow light.
Yeah, there's a yellow light.
That means it's sleeping.
That means it's in sleep mode. Wait. It's a yellow thing. Yeah, wait, what is that? That's not. Yeah, it's trying to be red.
It's getting red on the side.
It's because you've been staring at it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stare at it all day.
Oh no, it says it's ruined our eyes.
It's turning red. Oh no, wait, is it really?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. We look at it like too close.
Oh my god, it's red. No, it isn't.
It's because we've been staring at it too
orange.
long. We've been staring at it for too long.
Oh my god.
We've been staring at it for too long. It's rainbow.
Ew, it's turning red.
Yeah, it is. It's because we're staring at it. It's because we've been staring at it for too long.
Why does it look red at all to me? It's red.
I like the way Chloe's waiting. Chloe earns a ticket. combo.
Okay, it's out. Now it's in.
Over here.
Now it's yellow again. The thing's turning. It's turning red.
It's on. Let's just watch right there.
Just watch over there.
It's not telling us anything.
Let's just walk to the rainforest.
It's green.
It's flashing. It's flashing. Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Now look at it.
It's turning my eyes red.
You're not here anymore.
Yay!
It's on.
The video's going without us.
I'll restart it. Don't worry.
It's good. I see something. I don't see it. There's no volume either.
You're crazy.
Crazy. We need the volume. Yeah, we need volume.
Thomas.
Just on the computer. Oh. Alright, are we all ready?
A Trip to the Rainforest by Jenny Dooley. Copyright Express Publishing. All rights reserved.
This is Maria. She's 10, and she lives in Brazil. One day, while she's at school, her teacher, Mrs. Fernandez, says,
Tomorrow, we're going on a trip. We're visiting a rainforest. Hooray!
shout the children. They're all very excited. They love going on trips. So, next day, they all get on the school bus. Maria is sitting next to her friend Pablo. All the mums and dads are waving. Goodbye! Have a nice trip! On the bus, Mrs. Fernandez talks about rainforests.
Rainforests are very important. There are a lot of animals there. There are a lot of plants too because it rains a lot. It rains for 200 days every year.
Wow.
Says Maria. Pablo doesn't say anything. He doesn't feel very well. His face is all red. 2 hours later, the bus stops. Maria and her friends climb down the steps of the bus. They all stop and look at the rainforest. It is beautiful and green, and the trees are so tall. Maria, her friends, and Mrs. Fernandez are now walking along a path. It's very warm in the rainforest, and the ground is wet.
Why is it so dark, Mrs. Fernandez?
Asks Maria.
Because there are a lot of very tall trees, and they don't let the sun's rays come in.
Mrs. Fernandez goes deeper into the rainforest and talks about the trees.
We get a lot of things from these trees, like rubber, cocoa, and vanilla. We can also get fruit, like avocados.
Look, there's an avocado tree. And this is a rubber tree.
Maria and her class are walking through the rainforest. There are lots of small animals. Pablo sees a tree frog. Then Miguel sees a beautiful butterfly. After that, Juanita sees a strange bird.
What's that, Mrs. Fernandez?
It's a toucan, Juanita.
Suddenly, the class hears a noise. It is very loud. Maria is scared.
What's that, Mrs. Fernandez?
They're monkeys. Don't be scared, Maria. They're just talking to each other.
They're very noisy, aren't they?
The path goes beside a river.
Are there any fish in the rainforest, Mrs. Fernandez?
Oh, yes. And some rivers have piranhas in them, Miguel. Piranhas like to eat meat. So, don't go near the river.
Ooh! Ah!
Maria looks at Pablo. He doesn't look very well.
What's the matter, Pablo? I don't feel very well. Oh, no. Let's tell Mrs. Fernandez. No, don't worry. I'm okay.
Mrs. Fernandez says,
The people of this rainforest are called the Yanomami. They know a lot of things about the plants and animals here.
Yes, but we're in supermarkets. How do they buy food, Mrs. Fernandez?
They don't go shopping, Juanita. They get everything they need from the rainforest.
Wow, that's clever.
Suddenly, Pablo falls to the ground. Maria shouts,
Help! Mrs. Fernandez! Pablo's ill!
Everybody runs to him. His face is white. Mrs. Fernandez is very worried.
Oh no! What are we going to do now? The bus isn't coming back for another 2 hours.
Nobody knows what to do. Then there is a noise from behind the trees. It is a young Yanomami boy.
Hello, my name's Namu. I live here in the rainforest. My grandmother can help that boy get better. She knows lots of things. Come with me, everyone.
Mrs. Fernandez carries Pablo, and they all follow Namu through the trees. He takes them to his grandma. Noun's grandma looks at Pablo and says,
I know what you need.
then she goes to a small plant near the roots of a tree and cuts some leaves from it. Noun's grandma makes some tea with the leaves and then gives it to Pablo. The tea is in a wooden bowl. Pablo drinks it all. In a few minutes, he feels better and smiles. The children are happy, and Mrs. Fernandez is very pleased.
Thank you so much. I feel much better now.
That's all right, Pablo. You know, you should thank the rainforest. A lot of its plants make medicine.
Yes, let's go back to the city and tell everybody.
You're right, Maria. We're going to tell the people when we go back to school about Pablo and the rainforest. That way, we can help to protect it.
Oh,
The rivers and the oceans, the waterfalls and the lakes. We should take care of water for everybody's sake. Each flower in the garden, each forest and its trees, the valleys and the mountains, how wonderful are these? The atmosphere around us, the islands and the sea, these make our planet special, a home for you and me.
Thank you for watching. Wait, the end for Minecraft. Wait, the end of
Ava, can you turn on the lights for me?
No, we saw 3 seasons.
Alright, so everybody face this way?
Okay.
Okay. What did anybody notice?
That there are lots of plants that can I used there.
Okay, what else?
Oh, there's lots of food you could find in the rainforest.
Yep. Carter?
People live in the rainforest.
How many of you knew people lived in the rainforest? Did any of you? Did some of you think it was just animals that lived out there?
Yeah. People are animals. No, they're not.
They're mammals. Seal.
Trees make medicine.
Okay. Looking at the mural that I've made, who wants to tell me the first layer of the rainforest? The forest floor. Okay. What do you think? What do you think's on the forest floor? Grass.
Flowers. Flowers, leaves. Poison ivy.
Flowers.
Poison ivy. Water.
Water. What do we think for are there any animals that live?
Monkey. I know something. It's not leopards because leopards actually like.
Yeah,
Leopards do go in trees. That's a good.
Because they're high,
Yeah.
they're high, so they can jump down.
Trees are tall.
Who wants to tell me the next layer?
Understory layer.
Understory. What do we think goes in the understory layer?
Maybe. Monkeys?
Monkeys? You think monkeys? Okay.
Leopards.
Okay. What did you guys see? Did you guys see any in the video? The understory layer is where there's trees, but they're not really tall. There's not a lot of sun. There's some water. There's a lot of animals, though. A lot of animals there can be found in the forest floor. Bobcat, yep. Frogs, yep. Frogs. What frog did we see in the video? Tree frog. Tree frog. Okay. What's the next layer? Miranda?
Two things.
Two
Next layer is a canopy layer.
Canopy.
And for the forest floor, maybe there would be snakes.
Snakes.
Wait, I know something for the forest floor. Elephants.
Oh,
Elephants.
elephants.
They are. Elephants are in the jungle.
Yep.
Maybe.
Okay. Miranda, do you know what a canopy is? Has anybody heard of the word canopy?
Yes. I think I have. It's kind of like a house, sort of.
It's kind of like a house. Okay, so it's kind of like. So what do you think the trees do in this layer? What do you think they're just little like Christmas trees?
No.
Do you think they're?
I think they sort of make like a teepee home.
Yeah. So there's probably a lot of bushes on the trees. They're very bushy. They have a lot of leaves. So this layer is a little high up. So what do you think we're gonna see? We're not gonna see snakes in the air or birds.
Snakes. We can see a flying squirrel.
Yeah.
Maybe some sunlight.
Some sunlight. Yeah.
Flying squirrel. Flying squirrel. Flying squirrel. Wait, what? Yeah, there is. Yeah, I know. What is that?
Okay. What else do we think in that layer? Canopy layer. Do we see anything connecting these trees?
Vines.
Vines. Yep. What do you think? What do you think goes on those vines?
Some vines are
Some vines are poison.
I have a poison.
Monkeys?
Because monkeys climb.
Monkeys do climb. Harder.
Monkeys climb.
This very kind of like a slide.
It does kind of look like some of vines are slides, so that monkeys and different animals can slide from one vine to the next. What's the last layer? Harder.
Emergent layer.
Emergent layer. What do we think? This is the top of the rainforest. It's at the tippy top. Okay. What do we think we see at the tippy top of the rainforest?
Like the forest floor from the top.
It'd be kind of hard because in the canopy layer,
Yeah.
that's where a lot of trees, like we said for a canopy hangs over. So that's why a lot of things hang over. So leaves, vines, so it's very, very dark down on the forest floor because there's not a lot of sunlight that travels. So what would be at the top?
The sky.
The sky, what's in the sky? clouds. What's that bright yellow thing? The sun. The sun is a star. What else do we see in this light? Okay. Leaves and branches. Yep. What else?
See some birds flying.
Birds. The sun is up there, yep.
Oh, the bushy stuff on the tree. Moss.
Like the leaves.
Yeah.
Different leaves.
Monkeys.
Monkeys could be up there, yep.
Yeah.
I work for the forest board.
What's on
There could be like roots.
roots? Yep, we got that. Okay. So what's the forest floor? What's gonna be down there? Just grass.
Flowers.
Dirt.
Maybe seeds.
Seeds. What about in the understory layer? What are we gonna find? We're gonna find more animals there, right? Yeah.
Oh wait,
Fish. Fish would be in the river. There's streams and rivers. All right.
But not fully.
What about in the canopy layer? What are we gonna see in there? Is there a lot of sun in the canopy layer, or just a little bit? There's some. There's some sun. Where are we gonna see them? What layer are we gonna see the most sun?
Emergence.
What layer are we not gonna see any sun at all? The forest floor. Very good. Okay. So I want everybody to go back to their seats. We're being recorded. What's wrong with us?
What?
Okay, everybody sit down.
Wait, are we actually? Yeah. It's on. It's on.
Okay. I'm going to pass out to each and every one of you a different animal that you would see in the rainforest.
No. I forgot a three-toed squirrel.
So in your groups, I want you to talk with your group members, and I want you to figure out, just read the little caption that's on the animals, and I want you to figure out where they're going to go in the rainforest on this mural, and we're going to put them up there together, okay? So talk with your partners. Some groups might have a few more. I'm going to give you guys pictures. Okay. So in your groups, talk with your group members. If you're stuck on a word, ask. If there's a word that you're stuck on, ask. But if you think you have a good idea, if you think you know where your animal goes, put your thumb up in the air. If you're positive on which layer your animal goes. Okay, that's a good point for that. Thomas, when you come up here and you put it on the mural, you could tell us that, because some of these animals can go in multiple. Some of them can't go in multiple layers, some can't. Do you guys guys think you know where all these go?
Yes, these go.
Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. You know where yours goes? Okay. Alright. Whichever group is down first will come up first. Alright. Preston's group. Everybody on the back of your picture, I want you to take take both those glue sticks and put up here. They're gonna glue them. So I want everybody to be paying
I got flash.
So is everybody listening? Alright. Alright. We're gonna share two animals. Is everyone paying attention? Okay. Alright. What animals do you have? A parrot and a leopard. Okay. What layer do you think they go? In the emergent layer? Okay. Where do you think the leopard would go? Okay. And why do you think the leopard would go in the forest? What does it need? What do leopards do? They walk, they run, they fly, they climb things. What about the parrot? Why do you think the parrot goes in the emergent? Because it flies. Okay. Who wants to go? Preston, you want to go next? Yes. Preston, tell everybody.
I have a golden frog.
You have a golden frog. All right. Where do you think that the golden frog goes? What layer? The forest floor. Okay.
No.
Okay. Why do you think it goes on the forest floor?
Because it says it needs water sources and there's no water up here.